Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. And it's the summer. What a beautiful thing that is. Let's take a look at one of our Believe cards. This author is unknown. To start a better life, or a better world, or a better future, is simply to believe that it's possible. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 25, Nasdaq up 8, S&P's up 3.5. Gold contract up $1.40, trading at $1,315 an ounce. Silver up 20 cents at $20.85 an ounce. Platinum down 15 at $1,456 an ounce. Copper up 2.5 pennies at $3.10 a pound. Light sweet crude up 83 cents, trading at 107.26 a barrel. Bonds. You had the 10-year flat at 124.11. 30-year up 9 ticks at 135.17. That's after both of them rejecting lower price this morning. King dollar up 14 ticks, trading out at 80.41. The euro down 9 at 135, and the yen up 14, trading at 102.08. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, we are at 1963.07. And you had triple witchings. So you have volume. You have 1.2 billion shares. So what that means, folks, is that, number one, you're at a higher price. That means that you have to get to a higher price now in order for it to fail. S&P, the SPY, what we have with the SPY, little different situation. The reason being is that you had the futures up. By the time the SPY opened, the market opened, they were sideways to down. Not, yesterday they closed out at 196.48. Today you're at 195.94, but what you have there, that's the actual dividend that gets paid out of them. That's what's a little bit tricky inside the SPY. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What you have with the Dow is this. Dow gets to a price point today of 16,978. That 978 got over the 16,970, which was the high that was generated on the 9th, and he closed underneath it. What you do have, however, though, this high wants to be tested again. What is intriguing here now is this, folks, is that the first high that we had out here, you got a little, doji at the top. You come off that doji with some volume. Now, we basically, it's like an inverted hammer out here today. It's a real small one. But bottom line is that those two basically are little bearish candles. We'll see if we come off that high once again with juice on the downside. We're going to take a look at the NASDAQ composite. Sideways moving the composite. The composite is at 4368. The high is 4371. That's going to get tested. You don't get this close to a high without getting tested. We pushed into that high, triple witching, 2.4 billion. That's saying, guess what? It wants to go into it. Now, NDX 100, 3 Qs. What do we do out there? Flat market on the 3 Qs. Inside the NDX 100, what you had putting juice into it today was Alexa Pharmaceutical. That was up 577. These are the biotechs. Amgen was up. Where is Amgen? Amgen was up by $3. Dish Networks was up $1.48, and then you had Biogen was up by $7.61. So out of the 4 leading stocks, you had the biotechs that were putting some juice underneath it. If we do go over to the IBB, that did 1.4 million shares. We are at 255. This little baby, the top of ICE there is at 260, so it looks like it's going to get into it. We went up $5 out here today. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? What gold did out here? Sideways move. Still a huge amount of contracts, folks. This is really cool. The high in gold today was 1322. Low was 1307. We closed out at 1315, and we did 151,000 contracts. That's intense, folks. That's intense on a normal day. Yesterday, when we were breaking topside, you did 238,000 contracts. Big numbers. If we look at the XAU, HUI, what you have is this. The XAU is at 98.46. This baby also went topside with heavy volume yesterday. We did 38 million shares. You're coming into a swing point, folks, that only has, that got over the swing point rather with 22 million. So you have confirmation, taking a swing point out, doing it with volume. XAU is at 98. It wants to go to 107. We look at the HUI, Gold Bugs Index. Gold Bugs Index closed at 236.22. Yesterday, what you had here, same deal, huge expansion of volume. 27 million taken out, the 9 million. The HUI is trading at 236.18. That wants to run up to 261. So big numbers. Bonds. We go to the 10-year bond. What you have with the 10-year is this. She traded to a low of 124 today. Closed out at 124.11. Had volume of 790,000. She's building cause to get up into the last swing point, which is the 126. I expect what you're actually going to see there is that she's going to be running to the 128 level. The 30-year. What do you have with the 30-year? 30-year out here, folks. Rejected lower price today at 134.20. Closed at 135.19, which is almost a full point. The swing point up here is the 138.10. She wants to get to the 138.10. I expect what you're going to see up there, she's going to be running into the 142. 142 on the 30-year is ice. King Dollar. We go take a look at King Dollar. So what we have with King Dollar is that she sideways move out here today. She's at 80.42, and she doesn't want to give it up either. You know, this dollar wants higher price. Gold wants higher price. Silver wants higher price. Let's go over to the oil contract. Oil wants higher price also. CLN4. So we had with oil broke topside this week. Had juice behind the move as she goes topside. Had juice come into the equity. She's going to need more juice, actually. She did 228,000 contracts. We're at 107.26. 107.68. Oh, I see what she's doing. So check this out. So she goes topside, breaks out at 311,000 contracts. That was last Thursday. Pulls back with 123,000. Does 280. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. I bet we're rolling on oil. 1 second. Let me look at this. Oil, crude oil. No, we're still there. Okay, we're still there. CLN. No, CLN's is still the contract. CLQ. Well, let me see what how many CLQ did. 199. They did the same. No, CLQ. Thank you, man. That's Mark, no doubt. CLQ is the contract. So what we had is this. We're at 106. Yeah, she's having expansion. This is another ABC up. Oil has two spikes that it wants to go after, folks. And that spike that is out there that we're talking about, if we put this on a continuous contract, it was a year ago in August, I believe, when this baby's coming up. No, yeah, a year ago, September, we're at 112.24. It wants to spike that. I expect you're going to see a spike of 114, which was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Oh, my God. That was the June 11th spike high. I suspect, guess what? That little baby wants to get up there, wants to spike into that area. 877-927-6648, Oracle. Oracle come out with numbers last night. She goes down. $1.69, does 64 million shares. Bottom line, big number on the way down. Huge volume. Oracle's going to start making her way into this $35 level. Today on CNBC, it's amazing. There's no doubt. Okay, we've been up. They've been talking about the VIX a lot. And one of the best things I heard, and this always, what's amazing about the marketplace, folks? Even folks that have been in the market forever, it seems like it always happens that they say it's different this time. And in the VIX, all you kept hearing today is that the VIX is broken. Well, guess what, folks? The VIX can stay at lows for a long period of time. The VIX is not broken. When volatility comes in, you're going to see the VIX explode topside. And they were making all these different types of, not excuses, but definitions as to what the VIX is. You stay right there, folks. That man, Mr. Dave White's going to be coming right back with me.